Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I am the Restless Thrifter and I'm a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. I buy and sell used stuff, mostly clothes and home goods. Today I have a haul of all clothing and I purchased all of this at a rummage sale at a church. Kind of my favorite sales to go to in the summer because it's hot here in Texas. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and I don't want to go to outside garage sales, so give me a church sale any day. My average cost of goods, so the average that I paid per item in this haul is $2.80. I got 15 things, I think. Yeah, I think that's the amount. And if everything sells for my full asking price, I could make $716. Then you got to subtract cost of goods and fees, of course. But that's the value of this haul, potentially. I've actually already gone through and comped everything and put them in Vendoo, which is what I use to post my listings, and figured out what I want to sell everything for. And it's a pretty decent haul. I mean, as you can see from the potential value. This first item is a baseball cap. Great condition. If you recognize that logo, it's Tommy Bahama, which is hit or miss. Tommy Bahama Relax, so they're laid back collection. And this one has a drink recipe on the inside. So if you want to make a cool operator, it has Midori, rum, vodka, lime, orange juice, grapefruit juice. Sounds good. This doesn't look like it was really worn, to be honest. It looks new. There's no, well, maybe there's a little sweat ring around it right there. So I'll clean that up. Otherwise, it's ready to go. Tommy Bahama Relax hat, and I did include marlin. That's what he is. He's a swordfish, which is a type of marlin. I spent a lot of time looking up information about swordfishes and marlins. Oh, he's a sailfish. Sorry, sailfish, not a swordfish. Bahama Relax hat. Marlin, $20 is what I'm going to sell it for. I would say I have probably one bolo and everything else is more bread and butter. What did he come back with?
Back up.
Free, check it back.
Back up.
What did you bring back?
This is not yours.
Oh, is it a blizzard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. I need a poon. All right. Thank you. This is big.
We got halfway to his house and it just quit right in. The sun came out.
I know. That's Murphy's Law, right?
Yep.
Well, now I have a blizzard to eat. So we're going to have to take a break. Can't reach your hair with me now. Yeah, he's a sweet boy. Let's give him some treats. It rained a lot this morning, so he can't go outside right now. Can you see it? Good boy. Here's one just for being cute. All right. Slobbery fingers. At least use a baby wipe, huh? So good boy. That's all the treats you get right now, okay? I know. Where were we? Next item. It is Vince, and it's a small size, oh my goodness, 2, I think. It's a beautiful top. It's 100% silk. It's floral, button up, semi-sheer, pretty sheer. Super delicate. I think it's gorgeous. And Vince just doesn't sell for as much as one would think based on its retail price. The ASP, average sold price, which I get from eBay's product research tool, is $25.03. I think it sells for maybe a little bit more over on Poshmark, but that's what it is on eBay. And the sell-through rate is 8%. That is terrible. That is a terrible sell-through rate. Not gonna lie, after I checked that, I was like, well, I probably shouldn't have picked this up, but man, it's so pretty. And it's silk, has all its buttons. I'm still gonna list it for $50. I know $25 is the ASP, but unless there's anything wrong with it, I'm listing it for $50. Oh yeah, I was gonna hang up some things that needed steamed. So we'll see. I'm going against the ASP on this one. Now do keep in mind that sell-through rate caps at 100%, so nothing's going to be more than 100%. It's the way it's calculated in the product research tool is really kind of the way it's supposed to be calculated, and it will cap out at 100%. Now this is a bolo. This one's amazing. This is Double D Ranch, and it is a bolo. You want to look for Double D Ranch. Now, I've never seen a t-shirt. I've sold jackets, and I've sold a button-up shirt, but they make all sorts of clothing. So, yeah, this has got embroidery on it, multicolors. It's really pretty. It's kind of got that dip dye. T-shirts aren't going to sell for as much as other items, but they still do really well. The ASP is $54 for a long sleeve t-shirt. Okay, not just a top. I drilled down. And the sell-through rate's not so great at 18%. This is going to do great come fall. And fall stuff's already selling. I mean, look at those colors. It's a medium, but it's obviously a large medium. Like, you know, it's oversized on the top, I would say. The sleeves look more fitted. It's interesting. That's gorgeous. And I haven't seen any flaws yet, but I only see those usually when I'm taking pictures or steaming things. So yeah, I'm going to list this for $60. So I'm going to go with the ASP, which is $54, and I'm listing it for slightly over that. I could probably list it for even more, but, you know, I don't know. What do you think? Am I underpricing it if I do it at 60? If I start to get lowball offers, then I know I've priced it too low. I know that doesn't make sense, but that seems to be the way things go. And then my next one is going to be another Double D Ranch item. I was really digging through the racks once I saw that there was Double D Ranch. And it's another t-shirt. It's got embroidery and these little metal pieces and some little ruffle sleeves. I did see this exact one listed. And again, it's a pretty generous medium, honestly. Yeah, Double D Ranch. This had an ASP of $48 with a 12% sell-through rate. And I'm going to list mine for $55. There's the back. $55 for this. That looks like something you could get, you know, at Kohl's for $15. Isn't that crazy? I think it's crazy. This one I don't even think has the Double D Ranch on the bottom like the other one did, so it's not even like anyone would know. This is quiet luxury. A lot of Double D Ranch pieces, you kind of know they're special just based on the way they look. These are a little bit more simple. They're not as grandiose with the print. A quick reminder that if you give me a thumbs up, if you like this, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. It helps out my channel. So I just wanted to remind y'all before we moved on. This is the label was really messed up, but I did find one sort of like it, and I realized what it was. It's Other Destinations. It is vintage, and it's this really cool patchwork blazer. One sleeve is that floral, another sleeve has the patchwork thing going on. It's a long blazer, and it's just beautiful in my opinion. I love crazy things like this. I don't know if I'd wear a crazy thing like this. I would have when I was younger, for sure. I used to wear crazy stuff. So yeah, I definitely would have worn that. And it's got one button. I wonder if it's supposed to have another, or if it's just a single button. Let's look. Yeah, it's just a single button. The button's this metal toggle. And it's way at the bottom. It's kind of crazy. But I did find some listed and sold. The ASP was 50 bucks with a 20% sell-through rate. So that's better than sell-through rate than anything so far. $60 is what I'm going to list mine for. I think the patchwork part of it really elevates it. And if you were to search for other destinations without patchwork, it's not as good of a sell-through rate, at least. This next one was kind of a dud, but it is still really cool looking, and it kind of fits with all the other stuff I found. I felt like I was shopping out of one person's closet, which I very well may have picked out all the stuff donated by the same person. This is Parsley and Sage, and it's a medium, and it's a cool patchwork tunic. I really love the material. It's very soft. With everything being the same size so far, except for that Vince top, which was definitely a different style, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same person's. This is cotton rayon, polyester spandex, but it feels really neat. So this didn't have that great of an ASP. 20 bucks with 29% sell-through rate. It did have the highest sell-through rate. Go figure. Oh, yawning. I did not have any coffee today. Oh, I really wanted one. And that ice cream now just made me sleepy. It's got some cool wooden buttons. With the $20 ASP, I'm gonna list it for $30 because I think it's in brand new shape. Like, it feels like brand new condition. And with the sell-through rate that's a little bit better, almost 30%, which is kind of where I want mine to be, that and higher, of course. I think I might have a better shot at it. All right, the next couple of items are linen. I did pick up quite a bit of linen. This is a brand I had not heard of, John Mark. It's also a size medium, and it's 100% linen, and it's that sort of that login look style. It's got a flutter sleeve, oversized, some pearly buttons. Yeah, I would say it's login look. Probably the same person again. Yes, let's take a look. John Mark linen top has an ASP of $26 with a 23% sell-through rate. And I'm going to list mine for, I decided to list mine for $38. Why I'm going so high, I don't remember, but I had my reasons at the time. So I must have seen some listed for higher. That must be my reason. I'm going to steam this bad boy too. What do y'all think? Do you think I shopped one person's closet at this estate sale? It's not like they were all in a row or anything. Now this next one is definitely from someone else, just based on size, but it's a 2-piece, and it's first of all a dress, a long shift dress, size 3X. It's vintage. I love this color of purple, and it's also 100% linen. It's a maxi dress. Leslie Fay dresses for women, and it's not, I did not pick it up for brand. I definitely picked it up for size, and for the style and the linen. So going into fall, you still might want to wear linen, but it's a plum color. Linen is great for spring and summer for sure, but you know, you would layer it with this. So this is like a shirt jacket kind of thing. It's not really a blazer, it's really a shirt, but you know, you could wear it open, kind of like a blazer. And it's got pearly buttons. It's also a 3X, same brand, and beautiful color. I think this is a really good find. The sell-through rate, if I recall correctly, wasn't so great. I'm just going to have to put everything on this side, and it'll hopefully not fall over when it gets full. You know? Still have some chocolate on the sides of my mouth from that blizzard. Can't trust my dad. He'll come home with snacks. No, it's sweet. He brings us each one. I didn't tell you the info on that, sorry. Leslie Fay linen, 3X linen dress and shirt. It was hard. I didn't get any real comps for this, so I didn't have any information. I'm only listing it for $25, which I don't know. Should I do more? Should I do at least 30? We'll see. We'll see on that one. And where is my comp for this next one? There it is. This next one is the North Face windbreaker. North Face. And I don't know the name of the style of windbreaker, but I will find it out, because sometimes that helps. At least helps to comp things. Yeah, it's a size large. The hood does not go into the back. I don't know if it would sell better if it folded away. It might. I'm going to have to check all the pockets for stuff. Yeah, it's a really nice pink and white and gray windbreaker. I didn't see any flaws on this either. Very nice. North Face does not sell great either for me. The ASP was $20 and the sell-through rate is 14%. As it gets colder, maybe that'll improve. I'm gonna list it for $32. Gosh, I just think it would be a quick seller at that price. But there's a lot of competition. So that's what happens. I'm just gonna set this over here. this is the first item I picked up at that sale, I believe. And this is another log and look piece. And this is Fixsun, LA Fixsun. I spent a lot of time looking up this brand. Despite this tag, these are probably not vintage. And it is made in the USA, but still, it's probably not vintage. This may have been produced in 2022 based on some info I found. And you can be a reseller of Fixsun, like you can do it wholesale at your boutique or whatever. That's kind of where you'd find it, or buy it online. And this is a cool pair of linen pants with this ruched bottom. Now it says it's a large, but I read somewhere that it's got vanity sizing, this brand, and that it's a plus size brand, and so a large would be the equivalent of something else, but I couldn't find a size chart. And the only information I found was that small, like what the equivalent small would be. This has got elastic in it on the bottom. Interesting. I really love this color. This is also a log and look. This baggy look to it, especially if it's a large. It would be extremely oversized. But I think this is maybe like a 2X or something, you know? Like if a small or an XL, a medium would be a 1X, and a large would be a 2X, right? I don't know. I do want to find out more information about this though, for sure, before I list it. I mean, I can just list it as a large, and if someone's familiar with this brand, which you'd kind of have to be to look up Fixsun, then they would know what size they wear, hopefully. But, you know, I'd like to know. I'm going to list that for $45. The ASP is $24, and the sell-through rate is $33. $44. I didn't write down how much they retail for, but they are like, that $45 is probably half the price. Look how beautiful this is. Now, I saw someone list this similar shirt, and they put Johnny Was in the title. This is not Johnny Was. This is no brand. This is probably purchased either online or possibly in Mexico on someone's trip. G for grande, for large. And the embroidery's really beautiful. And it doesn't look like it was worn. There's no care tag, so I don't know what it's made of, but it definitely feels like linen. I don't think you can make polyester feel this way, but I don't know. I'll just leave it out and I'll just say there's no care tag. But it's really gorgeous. I loved it, and despite there not being a brand or a care tag, I wanted it. I think someone will love it for all its beautiful colors, and I'm almost certain that G is for grande. I could be wrong, but that's what I think, because it definitely looks like a large. Gorgeous, isn't it? Man, it's so pretty. I feel like I'm low energy today. Didn't have any caffeine. I'm gonna remedy that in a little bit. Okay, another linen piece. I think this is the last one, and it's another John Mark, and this is a large. I think the other one was a medium, wasn't it? It's this pretty red. It's also got this bell sleeve, and I would say this is also log and look. It's gorgeous, and it's 100% linen. It's got a scalloped hem on the bottom too. All great words to include in the description. In the title, I will include linen, log and look, the size and brand, and then I may do bell sleeve, oversized, This red's gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know. I need more words. What style is Login Look? And I think I'm gonna list this one for the same price as the other, but let me check. I'm gonna list it for $38, and the ASP was $26. Sell-through rate was 23%. Remember, caps at 100, so like when people say something's 100% sell-through rate, where there's just as many sold as there are still listed for sale, that's really a 50% sell-through rate. So anything that they say is over 100% is really somewhere between 50% and 100%. 100% sell-through rate is when there are 0 things still listed and some sold. That's really the holy grail right there. There's 100 things sold and 0 listed. If there's 1 sold and 0 listed, it's still 100% sell-through rate, but is it very good? You're like, all I've learned is that one person wanted this random thing that nobody had listed because, for whatever reason, because it was random. So I'm wary of those, you know. Anyhow, I'm done with the lesson on that. This is a dress. I cannot figure out if it is women's or girls, and I could not find the style and print online. Lilly Pulitzer, size large. I found the print, but not in the style. And I actually didn't find the style anywhere, really, in girls or women's. This is a size large, 8 to 10. So when you list large with 8 to 10 underneath it, that seems to me to be girls, right? But it is awfully long. You know, I'll try to put it on my smaller dress form, and if it doesn't fit her, then it's definitely a child's. And look at that neckline. And these tiny little, like your arms, you know. A large, size large, you'd have to be really tiny, I think, to wear this. So I think it's a kid's. It's just a big kid's size. Does it have pockets? No. It does have pockets. It has pockets. And it has mermaid tails on it. This is really cute. So cute. And it's got this tiered skirt on the dress. It's definitely a maxi dress. And because it's kids, it probably won't sell for as much. I was going to list it for $80. But if I convince myself it's a kid's piece, then maybe not. But there's an ASP of $77 with a 37% sell-through rate. That was probably women's I was looking at. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure on that one. I can't remember what I did. I only did this yesterday, but I still can't remember. I have a very dry mouth today. Okay, the next 2 items are Talbots. And I picked up this one because it is new with tags and a plus size. It looks like it was on sale at Talbots for $99, and it's a 14, so not quite plus size really, but still a larger size. And this is a very modest dress. It's got this round neck, and it's got 3/4 peasant sleeves. It's sheer only on the sleeve. And then everywhere else it's fully lined. And it's a maxi dress, no slit. Is that the care tag I'm feeling, or a button? It's an extra button because it's got this tiny little keyhole at the back. And it's just really pretty. Really pretty purple and navy. The base is navy with like pink and blue and white flowers. Great church dress, right? Or anything. So I'm going to include the word modest in the title, since it is a longer dress with that's a scoop neck, but it's not scoop, and long sleeves, and there's nothing revealing about it. And it's new with tags. So what did I say I was going to sell this for? I was going to list it at $50, which is half of the sale price. That probably retailed for $150. My ASP was $33 and sell-through rate was 33%. This Talbots I picked up purely based on the style. It reminded me of some of the dresses I wore in the 90s. Talbots size 12. It's not new with tags that I could find, but it's a maxi dress, cute floral. It's a shirt dress. It buttons all the way down, and it just reminded me of something I'd wear in the 80s. And it's a fit and flare, really. The top is a, you know, fitted, and then the skirt is a A-line flare. It's really cute. I would have worn it with a little denim vest. Remember those? Little denim vest and some espadrilles, because espadrilles have always been in style. They probably always will be. Yeah. And what did I say I was going to price that one for? It's not vintage, but it really looks like it is. $45 is where I'm going to price it. It was the same ASP and sell-through rate, $33 and 33%. I think that was the same. So yeah, $45 for that one. And this is the last item. Is that right? Yeah. Did I tell you what I was listing the Mexican embroidered tunic for? I don't think I did. $38 is what I'm listing that one for. It was hard to find comps. I don't have an ASP or sell-through on that. I'm looking at the tabs that I still have open, and I don't think I mentioned what that one was going to be. This is a Chico's cardigan sweater, and it is new with tags. Chico's size 3. The larger sizes 3 and 4, which are large and extra large, or extra large and XXL. I'll have to look it up again. Retailed for $129. It doesn't hold its resale value, that's for sure. I mean, for that, I'm not going to get anywhere close to that. But it's cute. It's got some metallic threading in it too, and then it's got this fringy bottom. So it's got a little extra style to it. Striped cardigan. Yeah, this must be an extra large. And I would say it's an oversized extra large. It's got an oversized fit, you know, it's got the drop shoulder and everything. I am going to list this for $50. The ASP is only $21 and a 4% sell-through rate, but it is summer. Things are starting to sell, but those sell-through rates aren't going to be higher until later. And there's a lot of Chicos out there. This, I don't think you can see the metallic in it. The gold, it's definitely got metallic. Is there any other? Yeah, the gold color is metallic. It's metal. That's everything. So all that I showed you, if it sells for full price, would be $700 and something. I'll probably get 2/3 of that, I think. I'm really happy with these things, and I did go to Goodwill just recently, so I'll have another haul coming. I also do like daily or every other day ship with me videos where I tell you what sold and for how much and how much I paid, all of those good things. So if you want to see more of that, I know I mentioned it before, but go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to get to work on these things and just keep listing.